Hey, greetings everyone. This is Lieutenant Colonel Alan West, and I got to tell you, I'm highly pissed off right now. It's a little bit about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was down in Waco, Texas, having dinner with Ted Nugent and some other people, and I got back to Dallas to find out that someone had arrested my wife Angela when she had my grandson Jackson in the backseat of the car and charged her with quote-unquote suspected DUI. And now I'm down here at the Dallas County Jail. They won't allow me to see Angela. They're saying that there's nothing I can do. They will not allow me to see a supervisor. Angela, and I've talked to people that had dinner with her at PF Chang's here in Dallas. She had water and lemonade. But the thing that upsets me the most is that they took my wife, arrested her, and brought her in jail, and left my grandson with 2 Dallas police officers. Luckily, they were able to get in contact with our youngest daughter, Austin, who was able to go and pick up Jackson from 2 police officers on the side of the road. This is crap. Now, I support the Thin Blue Line, but this is insidious. They put my grandson at risk, at jeopardy, left him with a couple of police officers, and carted his grandmother into jail when she had water and lemonade. That's what witnesses said. They were with her at dinner, water and lemonade for dinner. I'm beyond livid, and I'm telling you something. The Dallas County Sheriff's Office, the Dallas Police Chief, I want an explanation of this. I want to know who arrested my wife for quote-unquote suspected DUI when she had water and lemonade and her breathalyzer test came up negative. I am pissed.
Evening to you. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Doug Dunbar. This afternoon, the Dallas Police Department released some body cam video, and this is of Angela West's arrest. Tonight, only hours after that happened, the wife of the Republican governor hopeful, Alan West, is only talking to our J.D. Miles.
Angela West showed us her receipt from a North Dallas restaurant, which she says proves she only drank lemonade before she was pulled over for driving erratically on Friday evening.
I pressed home on my GPS on my phone, and then the navigator says, okay, move to your 2 right lanes. I saw lights go off behind me. And I'm like, oh boy.
The 61-year-old wife of Alan West, a former state Republican Party leader and current candidate for governor, was seen on a patrol car dashcam video stopping her Mercedes SUV in the middle of a 3-lane road, arousing suspicion that the driver could be impaired.
I'm not used to getting tickets. I'm not used to skirmishes. I did not know what to do. I panicked and I stopped. I just stopped.
Dallas police say a sobriety test raised more suspicions. West believes she passed it despite a health issue.
I have had an aneurysm, so I'm a little off balance sometimes. I walked back and forth. I spoke to her. I told her I had Chilean sea bass. I wasn't slurring my words.
West insists she didn't throw her husband's name around to get out of a ticket, but she says what the officer said to her raised concerns.
She comes back. She said, so what do you do that you have 2 houses? She comes back. She said, so what do you do that you have 2 houses?
West agreed to a breathalyzer test, which DPD says was inconclusive. She says she was stunned when she was placed in handcuffs and arrested for a felony DWI because her 3-month-old grandson was with her.
She had water and lemonade.
West's husband posted a video the next day criticizing DPD for the arrest and not properly tending to their grandson afterward. It prompted Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia to defend his officers and release videos to show everything he says was by the book.
She could have taken the child to CPS and chose not to. She could have towed the vehicle and she chose not to. I saw a professional officer. I saw a courteous officer. Regardless what the lab results show, I believe that she believed that there was probable cause to think that something was impacting her driving.
The chief says a blood test should confirm whether or not West was driving while intoxicated. West showed us a lab test conducted today that she claims can detect drugs and alcohol 80 hours earlier and came back negative.